for its reform efforts, particularly over its plans to improve the country's education system. Karamanlis meanwhile said after an emergency cabinet meeting that reforms would continue despite the strong reactions of organized interests which had grown comfortable for decades. The country can't afford to wait, he said. He said that the global financial crisis made it even more important for the government to push ahead with its plans, and that Riyadh asked his ministers to concentrate on daily problems for the citizens. The time now is coming up to 36 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock, and this is brought to you by the English Broadcasting Service. This time, German Chancellor Angela Merkel were at odds over the Caucasus, but in agreement over the financial crisis during meetings in Russia's Baltic seaport of St. Petersburg. Merkel, in her opening remarks at a conference called the St. Petersburg Dialogue, for increased understanding between Europe and the Kremlin, but at the same time criticized Moscow for Russia's She said the Russian reaction to the conflict, the Russo-Georgian war, they considered to be disproportionate. They said to the Russians that they need to trust. A key first step would be the removal of all Russian troops from Georgian territory by October 10th per an European Union brokered ceasefire between Moscow and Athens, further coordinated. Medvedev, on the other hand, was the conference defended his country's actions, calling Georgia's August attempt to overrun its renegade province of South Ossetia aggressive nationalism, and international claims Russia was the attacker in the conflict dishonest propaganda. On another piece of development, a former Serb general accused of war crimes in the 1990s Balkan War did not act to stop attacks on civilians or seek punishment of perpetrators for those attacks, prosecutors said at the start of his trial. The trial of Serb General Momcilo Peresic before the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, or ICTY, had been set to start on Wednesday, but was delayed due to a procedural error. Prosecutor Mark Harmon argued as the trial started that Peresic was a loyal follower of the former Serb President Slobodan Milosevic, who died in 2006 in the Hague before his own war crimes trial could be completed. Peresic, the former chief of staff of the Yugoslav army, is charged with crimes committed during the Balkans War, including the shelling of Zagreb, the massacre in Srebrenica, and the siege of Sarajevo. Meanwhile, foreign ministers of the three Baltic nations and the Benelux countries concluded a two-day mini-summit in Estonia with a call for continued dialogue with Belarus. Latvian Foreign Minister Maris